Hey folks, I'm just recording this video because I've had a few questions today. So just keep in mind that the only reason I'm introducing Assignment 1 today is just so that you know what Assignment 1 is, so that throughout this sort of first unit, you always know what I'm going to be asking you to do at the end, and that's going to help you save a lot of time. All right, so that's the only reason why I'm introducing it today. The first time you actually have to have something in is for peer review on February 4th. The writing studio is just where I show you a student who has written a rough draft and then gone through peer review and then revised it, so you kind of see the revision, what their peers said about their paper, and then how they revised it based upon that, just so you're like, ah, this is what this sort of looks like, this process, right? So again, you only have to have your rough draft by February 4th, and then it's due on February 16th. So again, I'm only introducing it today so you know what I'm going to be talking to you about, right? So I'm going to trust that you've gone through the sort of steps for what to do today in order. Remember too that your homework is just simply to read this Tobin piece and do the 1+2 active reading exercise, okay? So there's that. Some of you have asked about step 1 for assignment 1, and that isn't due, by the way, until a week from today. Thursday, January 28th is what I assigned for homework next Tuesday. So I've had students ask about that. How do I complete that step? So basically, you're just going to read the first part of the assignment, and you're going to see this like list of bullet pointed questions. And I want you to think about whatever it is you think you might want to write about. So for instance, if I were writing about Harry Potter, I might write about, might answer these questions based upon my experiences engaging with that. So for instance, who gets to be a hero, or what does heroism look like? I might reflect on the fact that Hogwarts is divided up into 4 houses and be like, why is it that the only people who usually get to be heroes are in Gryffindor? And like, what does that mean for like the scholarly people or the gentle Hufflepuffs? And like, what does that mean about people who are clever like Slytherins, like, or clever people always jerks, right? That kind of thing. Or what relationships are the most valued and what's devalued, right? That kind of thing. What's the difference between being a leader and being bossy? And I might look at like the difference between like Harry Potter and then Hermione Granger, like who knows a whole bunch of stuff, but who gets kind of like portrayed as a sort of know-it-all, right? So does that sort of make sense? So you're thinking about those things, and when you're so that's what step 1 asks you to do, is to go back up here and think about these bullet pointed questions and then answer those. I wouldn't recommend answering them in a bullet pointed list. That was a question I got. Because I think that when you answer those questions in bullet points, we end up all writing really choppy when we write in bullet points. So it's better just kind of to freeform it. You can still do it based upon those bullet points, but I would just allow yourself to just write sentences. Your first free write for step 1 doesn't even have to be in paragraphs. You can just have like this massive free write, you know, just try to write for, 30 to 45 minutes without stopping and correcting yourselves. Okay. So that again isn't due until next Thursday, but I know some folks are asking about it. Okay. So hopefully that answers your questions. If it doesn't, just let me know in the Ask GPAT channel, or you can direct message me. Okay. Take care.